Kurze Geschichte. Also, ich heiße Kieran und ich bin in einer kleinen Stadt in England namens Luton aufgewachsen. Ja, doch. Ich habe mich entschieden, meine Mutter zu verlassen und ja, ein neues Leben mit nur einer Tasche in einer Stadt namens Hannover zu bringen. Hauptsächlich habe ich ein Dorf in Donnelis geliebt, gell? Und ehrlich, es gibt Seiten, die wirklich schwer waren, aber ich denke, ich habe viel erreichen.
So why the hell German? Every German person mostly have asked me this. They're a bit surprised that I can speak German. They say, for example, for us Germans, we think it's such a not so nice language to speak. It doesn't sound nice. And the stereotypical, it's aggressive. For me, this was completely different. The biggest motivation for me to learn German was when I first came to Berlin. This was about 5 years ago, and it felt like home, and I've never had that before. The culture was what really made me think I want to learn, like the real German way. So I went on Duolingo. I started trying to learn German on Duolingo, and then I met some people. They told me about all these different areas of Germany, and I was just like, I have to go. And my friends in England know, I just kept going back and back and back.
Heute sage ich ich über meine Deutsch. Ich habe deine Deutsch 8 Monate und ich zu Hause Deutsch gelernt. Ja. Und ich bin Autodidakt.
Wir haben eine gut Zeit mit dem Park. Mit dem Park. Ja, jetzt bin ich Deutsch. Ja. What we see, like from England, is not real. Like we always have the Oktoberfest crap, or I don't know. Like it's not what I find fascinating about Germany. If you want to see the real side of Germany, come to the villages. We have Fasching. We have all these small events like Schwäbische Essen. Yes, I'm very Bavarian, but the best part of Germany. You saw the videos of me in the bakery, and I just found it so fun to learn, and the more I was learning it, the more I was loving living here.
Mitnehmen?
Yeah. Oh yeah, bitte, yeah. Honestly, I kind of get fed up with. There's a load of videos online of I learnt German in 90 days, and when I first started learning German, it really made me feel like crap, because this is bullshit. Sorry, complete bullshit. That there is no better way to learn a language as then to come to the region. As I said, my dialect I like to learn is like Bayerisch, Schwäbisch. It's a bit more different than the standard German. You need to have something more than just a time frame, because this is why so many people lose their German. I know people now that were, I don't want to say ahead of me, but they were very, very advanced, and now they've lost all communication, because the desire was this time of how many languages they can speak or how well they can speak it, not so much a greater motivation. So what do I use to learn German? There's a few things. Now, I'll be honest with you, I rarely use apps, to be honest. Probably not the typical way. I've used Duolingo, I've mastered it. It was great. Obviously, it's not for, I wouldn't say fluency, definitely not, but it's a good starting point to get you to the German level upwards. So I started with Duolingo for 1.5 years. I finished it, and then I moved over to a different way. And I call it I immersed myself in the culture here, and I'd use a website called Quizlite. It's where you basically put a word in and you'd be able to translate through. You can even add your own voice. For example, if you get a friend of yours to say a word, you can also implement that word to the German word. So then I would learn it from that region. From these apps, I found they were always the Hochdeutsch, and I didn't prefer to learn Hochdeutsch. I preferred Schwäbische Deutsch, which is a little bit more different. Like, for example, it's like gell, like links abbiegen, gell. After that, I would try again and I would look into my sentences, and then I use a translator called DeepL, and I'd find the correct translation. Now, what's important is there's very different translations and the word usage. And from that, I would then put from DeepL to ChatGPT, and then I would do a cycle, and then I would try again to speak German. And the biggest part of learning to speak German is just coming to the country and really embracing the area. And for example, with my dialect as well, I'm obviously, my accent can be quite strong in English. And I'd always say, I'd like to speak German, not like that. I said, you know, I'm okay. I would just say, yeah, if you want to switch to English, you can, but I can also speak German. And yeah, I'm okay with that. But most of the time here, this area is very, there's one other Brit here, and I think this is the best way to learn a language, is go to a village. For example, if you're learning Russian, go to a village there, and where it's, you know, you're gonna have to speak it. That is the best way. The moment I realized I could speak German was the fact I passed my German for the first time in a driving exam. And this was all in no German, you know, only in German, sorry, Denglish, tut mir leid. But there is no set level of being, I can speak another language. I think I always say to people that are learning German, you say you can speak the language, not I can speak it a bit. Okay, TV shows. Now, I'll be honest, there are some absolute golden gems, German memes especially, and I think my favourite one is Schriftdoktor gesucht. I've been left like Attenborough, like I have no words. It was so crazy, these people, and it was so addictive to watch. Like, I was with my girlfriend watching all this stuff, and we put it to subtitles, and it was so unbelievably crazy that I was hooked onto it. Like, you know, with these random people just making out randomly or cringe, like, it was just perfect. So definitely that one. And I also watch Esther Dates. It's kind of funny. Really cool series. I thought it was super fun to watch, and things that are upbeat, like anything that's like too serious, I don't recommend it. So yeah, definitely ones that are got more fun to it. In terms of music, I'm a big fan of Tokyo Hotel, like Komm fahr mit mir and Feel My Fear. See, yeah, now I know it, but like here in the village, the music here is everywhere. Like 70% of the time they have this hardcore boom, 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 boom. I'll play you this part now, but it's very much like classic German village parties here, and it's, yeah, like there's this guy with glasses, and yeah, it's great. Not my type of music, but there is definitely a big music culture, especially in the villages. So my advice for people looking to learn German, from me, that you've seen how bad I was the first time, enjoy it. Seriously, avoid these videos that I don't care, like, I don't care. These apps that come about, there's so many, majority of them all do the same thing, and you can do what you want, but honestly, the best way to learn a language is come here and use free. There's so many free ways to learn German. Quizlet is free, DeepL is free, ChatGPT is free. It's just more fun to do, and of course get a teacher. But trying so many apps I found to be pointless in a way. Duolingo was great starting point. I give Duolingo its point. These other apps, get rid of them. I'm gonna get so much hate, but for real, the videos that say you can learn German in 3 months, 2 months, oh look at me, they've had to really learn the sentences that they are saying. Yes, but to say I can speak German, I passed my driving exam and I fully work here in Germany, and it's only in German. So yeah.